prophet Joseph, the boy with big dreams. Joseph, the bright star. Once upon a time, in a sunny land called Canaan, lived a boy named Joseph, who sparkled like a star. He was the son of Jacob, grandson of Isaac, and great-grandson of Abraham. Jacob had 12 sons, but Joseph and his little brother Benjamin were special because their mom, Rachel, passed away when they were young. Jacob loved all his sons, but Joseph's bright smile, kind heart, and wise words made him extra dear. Jacob would hug him and say, "Joseph, you're a gift from God." He even gave Joseph a dazzling, colorful coat that shimmered in the sun. Joseph's 11 older brothers weren't so happy about this. They grumbled, "Why does Dad love Joseph more? We're his kids too." Jacob explained, "I love you all, but Joseph and Benjamin lost their mom, and they're young. Joseph's so good, he never lies or fights." But the brothers' hearts felt heavy with jealousy, especially when they saw Joseph's fancy coat. Satan, the sneaky trickster, whispered to them, "Joseph thinks he's better than you." Their envy grew, and they started making a plan. Joseph's amazing dream. One night, Joseph had a magical dream. He ran to Jacob, eyes wide, and said, "Dad, I saw the sun, moon, and 11 stars bowing to me." Jacob smiled, "God's showing you something big, Joseph. One day, you'll be special, maybe a leader or prophet. But don't tell your brothers, they might not understand." Joseph, excited, shared the dream with his aunt, who told the brothers. They got mad, saying, "What? Joseph will rule us? Never." Their jealousy boiled, and they plotted, "We need to stop him before he gets too big." The brothers decided to trick Joseph. They acted super nice, saying, "Hey, Joseph, come with us to the desert tomorrow. We'll play, chase sheep, and have fun." They begged Jacob, "Dad, let Joseph come. He's a kid, he needs to explore." Jacob worried, "The desert's wild. What if a wolf gets him?" The brothers promised, "We're 11 strong guys. We'll protect him." Joseph pleaded, "Please, Dad, I want to see the desert." Jacob finally agreed, saying, "Take care of my Joseph. He's precious." The brothers cheered, but their smiles hid a sneaky plan. Joseph in the well. The next day, the brothers carried Joseph on their shoulders, laughing as they left Canaan. But far from home, their faces turned mean. One brother dropped Joseph, saying, "I'm not your camel." Another teased, "No dad to spoil you now." Joseph said, "God sees us all." They mocked, "Oh, dreaming of stars again." Deep in the desert, they reached a dark, dry well. One brother said, "Let's leave him here. Someone will find him, and you'll be far from Dad." Another, the meanest, wanted to hurt Joseph, but a kinder brother said, "No. He's our brother. Let's just hide him." They took Joseph's colorful coat and lowered him into the well with a rope. Joseph begged, "Please, don't leave me." But the mean brother cut the rope, and Joseph fell with a splash. Cold and scared, he prayed, "God, help me." The brothers killed a goat, smeared its blood on Joseph's coat, and ran home crying, "Dad, a wolf ate Joseph. We found only his coat." Jacob wailed, hugging the bloody coat, "My Joseph. How could a wolf leave the coat whole?" His eyes grew cloudy from crying, but deep down, he felt Joseph was alive. Joseph becomes a slave. Meanwhile, a caravan of travelers stopped at the well. They pulled up a bucket, and out came Joseph, shivering but brave. The brothers, hiding nearby, told the caravan leader, "Malik, that's our runaway slave. Sell him far away, his trouble." Malik asked Joseph, "Is this true?" Joseph, not wanting to shame his brothers, said softly, "They're my elders." Malik bought Joseph for 20 coins, saying, "You're special, kid. The caravan took Joseph to Egypt, tying him to a camel. Joseph whispered, "God, I trust you." In Egypt's busy market, a kind man named Potiphar, the king's helper, saw Joseph's shining face and bought him. Potiphar and his wife, Zuleika, had no kids, so they treated Joseph like a son. "Work hard, Joseph," Potiphar said, "and you'll do great things." Joseph was so smart and honest that he made their house run smoothly. Zuleika loved Joseph's kindness but started liking him too much, asking him to be her special friend. Joseph said, "No, that's wrong. I only follow God's rules." Zuleika got mad and grabbed his shirt as he ran away, ripping it. When Potiphar came home, Zuleika lied, "Joseph was mean to me." But Potiphar saw the shirt was torn in the back, proving Joseph ran from her. Still, to keep peace, he sent Joseph to prison. Joseph in prison. In prison, Joseph stayed kind, helping others. Two men, former workers for Potiphar, shared their dreams with him. One said, "I dreamed I was making wine." The other said, "Birds ate bread from my head." Joseph prayed and said, "God teaches me dreams. The wine guy will go free and work again. The bread guy will face trouble." He asked the first man, "Tell Potiphar I'm innocent." Everything happened as Joseph said, but the freed man forgot to help him. Joseph stayed in prison for years, praying, "God, I know you're with me." Joseph's big break. One day, the king of Egypt had a strange dream. 7 skinny cows ate 7 fat cows, and 7 dry wheat stalks broke 7 green ones. No one could explain it. The freed prisoner remembered Joseph and told the king, "Joseph knows dreams." The king called for Joseph, who said, "God shows me the meaning. Egypt will have 7 years of lots of food, then 7 years of hunger. Save grain now to prepare." The king was amazed. "Joseph, you're so wise. Lead Egypt's food plans." Joseph, now free, worked hard, storing grain in huge barns during the good years. When the hungry years came, people from all over came to Egypt for food. Joseph's brothers, starving in Canaan, traveled to buy grain. They didn't know the great leader was Joseph. He recognized them and asked, "Who are you?" They said, "We're Jacob's sons from Canaan. Our brother Joseph died, and our youngest, Benjamin, stayed home." Joseph said, "Bring Benjamin next time, or no grain." He secretly put their money back in their bags. At home, Jacob cried, "Not Benjamin too." But hunger forced them to return with Benjamin. Joseph's happy reunion. In Egypt, Joseph saw Benjamin and whispered, "I'm your brother Joseph. Don't tell yet." He hid a golden cup in Benjamin's bag, then had guards search them, saying, "Someone stole my cup." When it was found with Benjamin, the brothers begged, "Don't keep him." Joseph said, "Only the thief stays." The eldest brother stayed behind, ashamed. The others went to Jacob, saying, "Benjamin's in trouble." Jacob said, "Go back and find Joseph. I know he's alive." The brothers returned, pleading, "Please, help our family." Joseph smiled, "I'm Joseph, your brother. God saved me to help you." They gasped, "Joseph, we're so sorry." Joseph hugged them, saying, "I forgive you. Take my shirt to Dad, it'll heal his eyes." The brothers ran home, threw Joseph's shirt over Jacob's face, and his sight returned. "I knew Joseph was alive," Jacob cried. The whole family moved to Egypt, where Joseph welcomed them with hugs. Jacob, his aunt, and 11 brothers bowed in joy, just like Joseph's dream. Joseph said, "God turned bad into good. He's so wise." Joseph ruled Egypt kindly for years, and his family grew strong. Kids, Joseph's story teaches us to trust God, stay kind, and forgive others, even when they hurt us. Satan tried to make the brothers jealous, But God's plan was bigger, turning a boy with dreams into a hero.